Let me get my feet up so I don't break my ankles. I think this. Sir, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I almost want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, we'll do it. There he is! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's here! Where have you been? I'll show you where I've been. I've been here. Been good. Lot to talk about. I finally got to a point where I'm comfortable to make this video. So let's get into it. I'm gonna turn this fan off and get some quiet in here. My external mic broke. I've got to buy one. I've just been too lazy in order to buy one. I haven't bought one. So if the sound is a little wonky, you know why. Got a lot to show you guys, man. Got a lot to talk about. So let's just get into the video. So if you follow Mr. Crawford, which I'm sure you do, Virginians for Lowriders, you'll note that he's sick. I was sick. I think everybody's getting sick. It's that time of year where allergies start to kick in. I had a real bad sinus infection, but nonetheless, I was out here working. And I'm going to spin the camera around again. Pardon the microphone, because it's going to be a little muffled. I'll try and talk as loud as possible. But I got a bunch to show you guys. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, got the windows up. Fixing to bring this back to Florida. Got the seats back. It's my son's steering wheel in, so we can drive it up on the trailer. Check this out, man. Whole front end together. Whole truck is together. Bumpers on. You know, all the headlights and what have you. Ta-da! We got our brakes in. They're not bled. There's no fluid in them. I'm not doing that. Let me prop this. Pardon me. So this is 1/0 copper from the starter, which would go to the alternator. I left it long because we don't know where the alternator's going. Fuel line, left it long. Transmission cooler. I'm not getting involved in that. I don't know which one's the cooler side, or if he wants to do an external cooler. Yeah, so everything underneath here is for the most part together. And yeah, man, it's a friggin' truck. The hood release works. I actually ran it through here. You can see the cable. I kind of just tucked it in underneath here because if you remove the fender, you don't want to run it through the fender and have to take everything apart, and then it'll become a nightmare. So I wanted to just simplify it, and I just ran it there like that. Literally just got done with pour 15 on the chassis. She's basically drying now, the whole back half of the truck. Everything under the truck is done. All the lines are ran, everything's secured. You know, like I said, the exhaust is done up to here. You can see the pipes sticking out. I have the other tips, you know, that I made. Whatever, how he wants to do them. Nothing, he's got no reason to go underneath this truck whatsoever. None. So, we redid the Watts link to get more lift. This is about as high as it lifts up, believe it or not. Very close to it. You'll see the shock almost an inch less. Woo, big deal. But that's pretty damn tall. Front is almost all the way up, I want to say. So I had to modify the hoop because the hoop should have been a little longer to go with the curve. So it is what it is. I mean, it looks good from here like this. You can kind of tell, you know, it's symmetrical, but it is what it is. I mean, I made these brackets back here to support the bumper. These are your bumper brackets. This is your bed bracket. And all of this was actually mocked up from this portion of the S10 chassis. So she goes like this. This is the driver's side. Here's your bed bolt. And then here's your bumper bolts. And then you can stick your socket through to get your bed bolt apart. Yeah. So everything is basically drying. It's going to spend the day drying. This is the only part that I don't like. It kind of, you see how it like gets a haze to it? I don't like that. I'm not happy with that. Maybe because it's satin and not gloss or flat. But yeah, it is what it is. Sorry. Yeah, so everything back here is essentially done, or for what I'm going to do. Anything else I wanted to show you guys while I was here? No. I made, he's taken, I'm going to give him this fuel cell. Zach, when I did his Mazda, he had given me this, way too big for the Mazda. This fuel cell fits right inside of here. That's the cradle to hold the fuel cell. Bolts in from underneath, so you can take the fuel cell down from that way, or you could take the fuel cell out from this way. Got the bed cut up, which we had last time. I made some temp brackets to hold the skins when we go down the highway, which are these guys right here. I don't think they look all that bad, but whatever, you can always cut them off, grind it up, you know, later on down the road. I had to, this kind of looks a little weird, but so originally the Watts link was a little situated differently. I was going to move it here, but I wasn't getting the lift, so I had to modify the bars. You can see I put a little bit of a kick to them. But yeah, that's how we're able to get cleared past this right here, which is kind of screwing us. And one long bolt just runs through. The Heim's end goes inside here, and she's good to go. I just left it, and then I made some new ones here, which you can see I bent this one up, traced it up. Came out nice, you know? So, yeah, man, I've been very busy. Stupid busy. So we had saved the port 15, and I had to cut around the lid because I couldn't get it off. It sealed itself to the lid, so I had to cut the can. We had a bunch left. I can't do anything with it now. The other can that I have, I'm definitely not getting the lid off on that one. So it is what it is, unfortunately. 2 cans we used. Probably could have did it with a can and a half, but this is a big truck. Ooh. Let me get a flashlight. I want to show you something. Show you how nice this looks. Why I did what I did. Get on my tummy here. Let's see if you can see this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but look how nice everything looks underneath. That's the air, that's the breather for the transmission, the the case breather. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look how gorgeous. Everything's tucked. I don't know if you can see it from here like this, but let me reposition myself. See the rocker? How the rocker's hanging below the chassis? The chassis tucked up nice. I mean, everything's good. Everything is good. I might have to manipulate this guy in the middle right there. I don't know how that happened. I have to undo it and then widen the holes up and tuck it up a little bit. But I mean, look how pretty. Now you see why I strived to do what I do. You know, how how hard I worked to get this to look this way. You know? It's something you gotta take serious. That's why I do what I do. Because look how good this thing looks. You know? Everyone gets better and better. Every vehicle that I do. You learn something new from each vehicle. And you apply it to the next vehicle. You know, this isn't my first truck I built probably a dozen already, you know? And you learn a little something for each one. But take a look. Just look at this. Look how nice. You know, look. Nice, nice, nice. We gotta finish running the little clips for the line, using the fuel line, the return and the pressure. Look at this, man. Holy guacamole. You know what I mean, Vern? Look how nice. Look, there's the little solenoid for the, it's not a solenoid, to join the two battery leads together. God, look how pretty. Man. It's how it has to be. I don't work half butt. I don't. When you go underneath the truck, man, you look at it, you're like, wow, that looks good. Not like, oh my God, look at this, what is this? And that's the majority of the mini trucks that are out there. The cover trucks, you go underneath and you're like, you know, it's lipstick on a pig. And I'm not saying I'm poly perfect over here, but I do what I can. And I put a lot of effort into what I do. Nothing in life is perfect. I'm not perfect. You know, you're going to find little things here and there, but whatever. You got to give your all every time when you build these kind of things. Got to give 110%, regardless. My son's car, I'm going to put an image on the screen, is almost done, his Bel Air. So when we go to pick the Bel Air up, we're going to take the S10, either meet up somewhere with the owner or bring it to his house. Haven't figured that out yet. But, you know, that way he doesn't have to come up here because I'm already going that way anyway to pick his car up. And deuces. So get rid of this project. Let me tell you, man, this truck consumed me. If any of you guys ever want to build a truck from start to finish, you might want to reconsider. It just took a lot of my time. It really did. It really, really did. It took an insane amount of time. But anyway, so it's done. It's basically done for what I'm going to do to it. And yeah, we're going to move on to bigger and better things. All right, guys. It's the next day. The Pour 15 had cured. And take a look. Came out really nice. The only thing I think it's probably because it's a satin. I guess the sheen, it's not really, you know, like a obviously a, you know, glossy sheen, but it's got a weird sheen to it. It's hard to explain. And keep in mind, this is, you know, one coat. It's self-leveling, meaning if you've got brush strokes in it, they'll level themselves out. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks really good. I personally would have probably have preferred gloss, but then again, gloss may have shown more dust. I don't know. That's just me. I would have probably have done gloss, but it looks great. We're gonna get this thing assembled. Compressors, air management, tank, fuel cell, shocks, all that, you know, what have you. Get everything back together. Adjust the Watts link. The Watts link was off a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. Got to paint the drive shaft too. The tail section of the drive shaft. Hopefully I got some more Pour 15 left over to make it nice and nice. And we'll show you when we're done. How's that sound? Air management's basically done. Take a look. I've got one more line I need to run for the driver's side bag. I don't have a 90-degree 1/2 inch to 3/8 90-degree push lock, but you see how everything, it's got clamps. I'm gonna clean up in here with spacers, make it nice. Once I get that other line ran, but yeah. So what I've done is, let's stay right here. He's got a 2 compressor setup with a 1 compressor harness. You can see the relay down there. I screwed it in, but we took the signal from the relay and powered a Stinger car audio relay to turn both of the compressors on. And I ran a I don't know, 10 gauge wire, I think it is, from the battery to the compressors. And yeah, so basically if he ever has to, if his solenoid goes bad, inside this harness is the wire from the relay. He can open it up and, you know, quick fix it or whatever, or I don't know. But yeah, take a look. You can see how nice. I painted the dry shaft for him. Couple of fingerprints on here, but I think it's dry. Yeah, she's dry. Yeah, everything come out really nice. I just gotta install this ground, and she's done. And then run the main harness through the cab into, you know, through the floor into the cab, so we can power up the controls and get the air management working. But this is basically it. Yeah, I had it running a little while ago, and you see I got a straight fitting in here. I don't know. Comment down below what you think. Do you like my work? Do I do nice work? Does it look like crap? You're not going to hurt my feelings, but take a look. I mean, there's a lot of time that went into this all day. You know, drilling and tapping these here bolts. Oh my goodness. So I'm out here working. Today's, I think, Wednesday, September 9th. And my son just come outside to tell me that Charlie Kirk had just gotten shot in the neck. People, man, unbelievable. He's such a good dude. He just, I don't know. Comment down below, you know, what you feel or how you feel about the situation. I'm disgusted by what I got to go inside and see what in the heck happened, but unbelievable. Man, I'm exhausted. It's one of those days. My head is ripping, and everything I was doing was fighting me. But we're done. D-O-N-E or D-U-N-E, done. I'm going to give the camera to my son. I want to go over a few things before I give it to him, and we're going to air this puppy out. So now, I don't know if you could tell from the camera, but you see the floor is really off. I know for a fact, because I checked with wood, she lays, but the floor being completely uneven, fighting me. This is it, man. This is as far as I go. Right here. Comment down below what you think. We got a super clean install. Air management. All the suspension stuff is loose because when it gets to Florida, he's going to take it all out and powder coat it. But tell me what what you think. Comment down below. So at the moment, there's 2 batteries being used, and the leads go up to the front of the truck to the engine. So on the starter, there's another 1/0 copper wire that comes off, like I was saying earlier, that goes to the alternator. I tied into that so I could work the controller, and I installed a little switch. You'll see she powers up. And I forget how to air the whole truck out, but you want to get back over there?
Yep.
Get my feet up so I don't break my ankles. I think this. There it is, man. I'm gonna turn it off. Climb my ass out of the truck. It only took 2 years to do, but we did it. What do you think, man? Comment down below. Joseph, you want to do a walk around?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to open up the hood and go around. You're the good cameraman.
Damn straight.
Professional. A lot of work in doing this, putting all this together. So tomorrow we're gonna do, well, I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned douching. Gonna clean the entire truck, get everything nice, vacuum it out, clean the inside, and pull this thing out. That's it, man. That's it for me. It's a lot of work. Too much work. That's gonna do it for this video. Comment down below what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you have done this or that? And we'll catch you guys on the next one. I don't know when the next one's going to be, but we'll see you next time. Have a great day.